Всем привет, меня зовут Настя, и мы с вами продолжаем проходить игру Hogwarts Legacy. Извините. Ой, в предыдущей серии мы с вами проходили побочные задания, выполнили задание профессора Шарпа, простите. И это... Выучили новое заклинание, также победили в гонках на метлах и еще в одном задании тоже победили. Сейчас мы с вами идем по основному заданию. У нас с вами вот в тенях крипты. Вероятно, я смогу найти Себастьяна на его обычном месте рядом с кабинетом защиты от темных искусств. И мы выучим с вами заклинание Конфринго. Так что пойдемте.
Don't you find it chilly in the greenhouses?
О, подожди. Ты мне что-то хочешь сказать, нет?
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work
О,
again?
When
господи.
you spot or hear a flying key,
Да, я
you're
знаю,
to
что
follow
делать.
it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if
Да.
anything.
Так я находила там всякие вещи валяются. Идемте. Себастьян! Привет. Подождать тебе еще надо. Ой, я тут посидела. А чё, я тут на полу сидела?
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
Ну,
First,
давай.
let me thank you for what you did in the library.
А, точно был
course.
дел.
Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this
Ну,
place.
давай.
This way.
Веди. У меня тоже есть, кстати, выручай комната.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Ну, давай. А, вот она. А он не пойдет со мной, что ли?
How did
Капец.
you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
А,
We used to
Мракс,
play
это...
gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne.
Мракс,
She
это
loved that
же...
infernal
Как
game.
его... Предок Волан-де-Морта.
wouldn't
Они же
give to lose
Мраксы,
to her
по-моему,
again.
были.
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He
Окей.
never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Поговорите. Ну, давай.
Revelio.
Я просто... О, да, я пока тут... Подожди. Что тут? Сундуки? Говно какое-то у тебя здесь, Себастьян. Одни очки, ничего такие. Сходить продаться.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of
Точно,
the four founders
Мраксы,
of
да.
Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse.
О,
Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
кажется, это правда, апа.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands.
Да,
Such
как
spells
Авада
should be
Кедавра, да.
taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Ну, давай.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both
Способ
have their
воевать.
uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like
Способы
Incendio.
воздействия на врагов. Конфринго. Так, дальнобойная вспышка. Поражен цели поджигаются, продолжая во время готов. Ну, давай. Ага.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
Ну,
It's
ничего.
a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Спасибо.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Мне бы даже слишком, я бы
The
сказала.
blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Ну да, конечно, с радостью.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Давай.
You must promise to keep this between us.
Он
I
мой друг
trusted you
хороший.
with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Да, я поняла.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Блин, такая дверь, конечно, за мной еще закрывается. Опасненько.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year.
Да.
Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Случайно.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Не нужно
You
угрожать.
needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very
Да
much.
пошел ты,
Ominous, I
умниц.
just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Такой пошел, блин, выяснять отношения с муженьком своим. Так. Улучшите свои магические способности. Так, пойду-ка я схожу кое-куда. Пойду куличи уберу. Так, ладно, продолжаем с вами. Мне, по-моему, почта пришла. Что-то она так... Вот оно. Не. Зайдите ко мне, как будет возможность. Я вернулся из довольно безрезультатной поездки в министерство. Надеюсь, вы провели это время с большей пользой. Профессор Фиг. Теперь, когда профессор Фиг вернулся, я с нетерпением жду возможности показать ему недостающие страницы и секретный зал картографии, который мне удалось обнаружить под школой. О, господи. За ним все еще жена.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
А,
travel was
точно.
before.
Revelio. Confringo.
На, блин. Что? Сейчас спеть его ждать, блин, он там, наверное, спит.
I was hoping to see.
Revelio.
Здравствуйте, профессор Фиг.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Aura. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Да-да.
Quite an experience, but you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
А вдруг он тоже плохой? Вот это будет, короче, вообще пипец.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
No.
You two seem ready for adventure.
Нет.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
О, положи туда книгу, положи.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I
Ну
do.
да.
I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Да, ну так. Частично.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room. None of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
Ну, вроде как, да.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Да, давай.
I know
Башня
that
для
tower.
сов, что ли?
It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Да что-нибудь
You
еще?
said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade.
А, ну
My
я ее не видела.
recollection
Думала,
is that
это
it
та, которая
seems
Савина.
abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Потому что у меня никаких заданий нет, что ли? Нет, вон. Вингардиум левиоса. Раздобудьте ядовитую тентакулу и испытать ее в деле. Раздобудьте мандрагору. И... Не. Мандрагору, блин, где мне ее найти-то? Надо, знаете, куда пойти. У меня семян нет, но в Хогсмите, я знаю, есть эти семена. Секретная комната. Давайте переместимся.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Пойдемте. Сделаем зелье.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Все отлично. Давай. А, все, я больше не могу носить. Ой, ну и понятно. Так. Что тебе еще надо? Лопните воздушные шары. А, ну пойдемте. Пойдемте лопнем шары. Пойдемте выйдем тогда и будем... О, вот так я хочу, чтобы у меня было. Что-то зависла женщина. На-на-на. Шары лопать пойдем мы. Кайф, блин. Супер. Блин, понятно. Тоже не могу, да? Так, шарики лопнуть, да? Так. Над станцией Хоксми и над полем вокруг Квиддича. Квиддич. Выход. А вон оно, господи, поле. Так, ну, давайте. Переместимся сюда. Шары будем лопать. Что-то да, весело. Мы, конечно, телепортнулись, с вами отдохнули и оказались непонятно где, так сказать. Так. Давайте я еще раз подожду. Наконец-то. Какие-то шары, да? А, вон. 5 шаров, да? Да, ёкало. Так. О, играйте. 3. Вон, 4. Нашла. 4. Ну, в Квиддич я бы не играла, если бы я была в этом. Училась тут. О, вон оно. Я бы не играла в Квиддич. Полетели дальше. Улучшите мне метлу, чтобы она была супер-пупер. Вон они, шары вижу. Там испытание заодно. Вот оно. Два. 3. А вон 4. Хорошо. Так, еще один где-то затесался. Так, шар, шар, шар. Шар. Где-то, блин, дурацкий шар. Уж он где-то совсем вверх. То есть, блин, тут найти этот шар, дурак. Ёпарас, это где он? Сныкался. Так, блин, что-то я не вижу. Вон там я вижу, но вообще ни к тому не относится. Это дурацкий шар. Блин, может он вообще где-то снакнул?
Revelio.
Ну, они подсвечивают он, но я шара что-то не нахожу. А вон какой-то. Вон он, да. Капец, его сныкали. Зоска.
Brilliant.
Супер. Пойдемте к ней. Ну тут можно сесть где-нибудь, да? Отлично.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Да, все нормально, все сделали.
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Угу. Да.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
Замораживающая. Угу.
Pay attention to your wand work.
Ого. Помогла отсос.
recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Где оно? Замораживающий. А вот.
Glacius, there you go. Catching them quickly.
Класс. Так, ладно, давайте с вами на этом заканчивать. Тогда в следующей серии уже продолжим и пойдем по другим тоже нашим с вами побочкам. Так что я надеюсь, вам понравилось. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Всем спасибо, всем пока.